everyone. So we're here tonight to check out my new project sitting over there behind me. So it's basically 180SX with a S13 Sylvia front end and a pretty stout Barra motor in it. So basically I'll take you over there and we'll run through a bit of a list of what I've got to get done on this thing. So let's go check it out. Alright, so this thing previously, before I got pulled out of the Falcon, was running about 410 kilowatt. It's got a new turbo on there with the Pro Mod manifold. And so what we're going to have to do, let me just put that down. So what we're going to have to do is actually cut off the existing Screamer manifold there, because we've got a new gate going on there. But yeah, that's a pretty nice manifold. The whole motor, it's got new engine mounts down there, but we're actually going to shift the motor back about another inch at least. Just try and get it a bit further back in the engine bay. We can't go too far though, because otherwise we're not going to fit the dump. So obviously doing full piping coming off that's all pretty basic, just aluminium stuff. But what's really cool is we're going to be doing titanium 4-inch dump straight off the turbo and then straight out the guard there. So that's going to be epic. We're also going to put a valve on it so that we can retain the standard dump going down there to 3-inch titanium exhaust, which we've already got made, but I just need to modify it to make it cross over the other side of the car, because the RB came across the left-hand side of the car. But you see here, basically got hold of that whole length with one hand. Amazing stuff. It's really light. So that's got to be modified, but yeah, we're going to do a fully a one-off custom dump out the guard there in 4-inch. So that's going to be epic. Yeah, so got a Plasma Man intercooler for it, all ready to go. So basically already been used previously with plasma clamps. We've already got our order of plasma clamps here ready to go onto all the piping to match. So these have got the new anodized red sleeves on the inside of these now, which is pretty cool. It's a shame you're never going to see it. But yeah, essentially you got all the V-band bits, that the Vangin clamps that get welded onto the pipe work there, and then this is a 3-inch. I've got 3.5-inch there, and then that'll just mate up to the intercooler piping and clamp on, and away you go. We're doing everything with plasma clamps. So another really cool bit of gear is this throttle body adapter for the Barra that Plasma Man make. So that's pretty cool. Basically it's got an O-ring seal around the inside there, and that seals down along the top of the throttle body, and then that bolts down, to get it the right way around, with some spacers straight on there, and you're able to just bolt on plasma clamps straight onto the throttle body there. So that's really cool product. Might have to mess around with the thermostat housing, potentially build like some sort of a swirl pot, just depending on how high we can get the radiator to sit while still closing the bonnet. So more than likely going to have to do that. We're going to be doing a custom catch can. Jake did have a smaller catch can that was running on that, but he's thinking we're just going to do a custom one because that's just too small. So yeah, radiator to mount into the front there, ready to rock. We're also doing Astra electric power steering pump, so we're probably just going to mount that just over in the front corner there of the car, I think, just out of the way up the front. Some other pretty cool stuff going on here. I'll just show you the gate real quick. So this is a Power Gate 60mm gate. This thing is absolutely huge. I can almost fit my whole hand inside the gate there. So yeah, 2.5-inch screamer. It's going to be bigger than most cars' exhausts, so that's going to be pretty cool. Some other Turbosmart stuff we've got going on here. So we've got the brand new Raceport blow-off valve, and that's going to go hidden underneath, just up near the throttle body. Another new really cool product they've got, which Jake wants to put on, is oil pressure regulator that they have. Basically, you put that in line with the turbocharger. It's factory set to 40 psi, and we've got a dash 4 fitting that's going to be basically welded straight onto the rocker cover, and that's your pressure bleed off for all the excess oil. So basically, we're going to sit that somewhere like that, around, just straight on the rocker cover there, and any excess oil that bleeds off will just go straight back into the engine through the rocker cover. So yeah, that's pretty cool product. Just a little helmet hook there. It's all fully roll cage, this thing, so that's pretty much all ready to rock. The other thing we're doing is these Nissans have basically the back side of the chassis. One half of the car doesn't go all the way back. So this is a GK Tech chassis extender there, which I'm going to fit for him. We're also going to do a bit of a interchangeable rear section to the exhaust. So I'm going to have to chop all this off. We're going to run a stainless V-band on this. This is all stainless so that we can adapt onto the titanium. And we're going to have that interchangeable with a straight pipe on the back of the car for street duties. So that's going to be pretty cool. The only other thing to show you guys at the moment, we've got to do a little bit of work on the interior. So I've just got to put in some spacers here in the steering shaft to put that back down in a better position. We're going to mount these seats. They're going to be solid mounted with just adjustable holes in the floor. Actually, Zuzu, the D-Max Race Series seats. Snap them up. Got an S14 dash down there we've got to try and make fit. And just maybe a little bit of extra work just to finish off the previous work on the roll cage. And we haven't got it in yet, but I think Jake's will probably want to be putting a fuel cell up in the back there, because the factory fuel tank's pretty messed up. So yeah, what else are we going to need on this from memory? I think that's going to be about it. But yeah, it's going to be an absolute rig. I'm going to have to modify the bash plate, the bash bars, sorry, that go in underneath the front bar there, because the intercooler won't fit with them sitting there at the moment. So I'm going to have to modify that, which is fine. But yeah, looking forward to getting into this. And what I'll do is I'll try and do a video just for each section of it as I go, and be able to give you guys a bit more detail on how I get this stuff done. So yeah, hopefully you can stay on board with me and check it out as we go. And yeah, let me know if you got any questions about the build as it's going. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys around. See you soon. it.